Hello everyone, this is Cesar from CesarInternational.com. We also have the website called CesarUSA.com, CUSAINT.com, and several others such as Medellin Real, etc. The video today is about minimizing losses in robberies, burglaries, and scams. Just made a video yesterday and want to add to it. They are very concerned um, concerning situations about what is happening in the world. All over the place is crime, and it's increasing, in my opinion. It's getting worse and worse. So one of them is scams. This is actually a text from the Federal Trade Commission talking about scams. It says those are dishonest schemes that try to trick you into giving away your personal or financial information. Anyway, you can read the contents. You can pause the video. Um, I want to give you some tips. First of all, when you're traveling to another country, no matter which, you should exercise precautions, as you know. For example, even in France, it took only like 10 seconds or 15 seconds, not a few seconds, and a video camera was stolen from me. I was carrying too much stuff, like two pieces of luggage and a video camcorder in my hand, plus some other hand pockets. I mean, stuff in my shoulder. Anyway, and I was actually playing safe, and I went to a place where they keep your luggage, because I was actually in Paris, and I was actually looking for a hotel. I actually, the hotel that I booked, it was in an address that was actually outside of Paris, and I thought it was inside Paris, but it was outside. And I didn't want to drive or take transportation all the way there, which was like an hour away. So I actually wanted to look for a hotel, but I just wanted to put the stuff away, and I just look by myself, but not carrying that much stuff. Anyway, so as I was waiting in the line, multiple people in front of me and back behind me. At some point, I put my camcorder on the floor, and I was moving forward and moving the camcorder along because I had too much stuff in my hands and stuff like that. Anyway, I advanced a little bit, and it looks like I left the camcorder behind me for maybe less than a foot or something, and somebody grabbed it. When I realized, oh, wait a minute, where is my camcorder? I looked down, it was not there. So I told people to watch the luggage for a moment or something, and I went out just to look outside, nowhere to be seen. So they ran away, or the person ran away. I asked him if they saw anything, nobody saw anything, nobody said anything, they didn't answer. So it's very, very easy to be suffering from theft and things like that in any country. So be very careful. Remember to install a translation software in your cell phone, in your laptop, and everything. Hopefully, one could be Google Translate, the Google Translator, plus one that is like that it will run even if you don't have internet connection, so like an offline translator. For example, you could learn some words here and there, how to ask for help. You can play this one, and it will actually read it for you. I have the speaker sound off, so you cannot hear, but actually you type it, you press the microphone, it will pronounce it, or you will say it. Remember to improve your safety, especially when you're traveling, and protect your accounts, maybe like double protection. I mean, sometimes they will call your phone to verify or send you a message, text message to your phone, things like that. So you can log into your account. Anyway, what I wanted to say is some situations that have been seen in YouTube about people who have got robbed, and that's because they were walking on the street. Actually, this video talks about places that you could go and you should not go in Colombia. For example, normally tourists walk a lot because they want to see the cities they're visiting in, so they don't want to be paying taxes every 5 minutes. So actually, what they do is they walk. But the problem is that they carry a lot of stuff. They carry this maybe like a shoulder type of like this ones. They carry stuff because they are going to be out all day, so they carry their cell phone and their camera maybe in the belly, in front of the belly. They carry a lot of stuff because they're going to be out all day. So, and that's the problem, that because they're carrying things like that, then a robber will approach them and ask them to turn in the purse or whatever. Even these ones, when they're bulky, I mean, you have all your papers here, your passport, your everything, and they take it all together. They just snap it out of here and take it. They're not gonna give you back your stuff. They just take it. So whatever you have here is gone. So I suggest you to have two of these. One could be just junk outside, whatever you want to put in there, maybe food or whatever. Or maybe not carry one of these one, but you should have one that is be hidden, something very flat where you will have your passport and your cash and your cards behind your pants, in the front of you, but below your belt, behind you, underneath your pants. So it's and very flat, so they will notice that they will not notice that you have one of those. Okay, these ones are very tempting to robbers. They see that, they say, okay, he has a lot of money there, a lot of stuff there, they're gonna rob you. So, do not tempt the robbers. Try to carry your valuables hidden from you, So be very careful with that. Another thing is do not flash a lot of cash. Some people go to these shows where they tip the woman and they just give away like crazy and they're flashing money like they are rich, and then they go outside and somebody will rob them. You know what I'm saying? So be very careful with that. Like this one, some people carry like this and carrying a lot of stuff. It's not safe. I suggest you to also have two bank accounts before you travel, two or three. Two accounts. One will have the bulk of the money and the other one will have pocket money. Okay, but they should not be linked. So you will be you will leave some money in your main account, some money, the less money in the pocket money account. So you get say attacked, or they steal your ATM, the money there in that account is going to be little. You know what I'm saying? Estoy en una llamada ahorita, ¿no? Bueno. Estoy en una cosa. Anyway, I got interrupted for a moment. Anyway, so say when you're traveling, get a local phone. Say you will go to Colombia, you get a local phone. It's very inexpensive. It could be 100,000, 150,000 pesos. With WhatsApp, you can put WhatsApp in it. Do not put banking information in there. And so if they steal your phone, they're not gonna know what your bank account is, what is the number or the passport to get into it. So if you need to do transactions, you do them in the privacy of your hotel, where you will do the transfers or whatever you do, but you will carry the cheap phone on the street. It would be a local cell phone, very inexpensive, expensive looking, expensive in price, where you can use it for just local calls, say to the police or to your friends, things like that. And so yeah, always minimize your losses. Same thing when you're traveling, make sure your house is protected. The house that you are going to live alone in your country, maybe have somebody that you really trust. Make sure that everything is okay in your house. Make sure that turn off the gas, the electric, I mean, not, I mean, the gas and the water, so there's not going to be something going on happening in your country when you're outside of the country. Okay. I invite you to visit my channel, watch I have made multiple safety videos about Colombia and in general, you know what I'm saying, where to go, some in English, some in Spanish, some are programming, some are music, things like that. I have another, so this is CUSA space INT. I invite you to subscribe. There is another one, this is actually the channel, but it has some other videos in there. Okay, some shows events, music, things like that you may like. And there's another one is Cesar, this one, Triple X, which is, but it's not a porno website. This one, it's not, but it also gives tips in English and in Spanish. We've offered a lot of services such as real estate sales for used properties in Colombia, real estate sales in Oahu, Hawaii, and the other islands in Hawaii, and real estate sales and loans in California, Southern California. Okay, we also have multiple Facebook channels, or I mean pages, such as Oahu BNS, which is actually about real estate in Oahu. I invite you to, so, you know, add me as one of your contacts, and then you can send me a message or something. All right, so you can watch more videos about robberies and how that happened, but in general is that they were walking on the street and then, or they invite unknown people to their hotel room, and then they get drugged, and then they invite people to their houses, and then they get drugged and robbed, and everything's taken out. So if you have a fancy phone in the hotel, you were using the cheap phone on the street, but then you invite people into your house or your hotel room, then they drug you and they take everything that you have in that hotel room, and also grab your main phone and then empty your accounts. I know somebody who he even lost the bitcoins, or that he lost like $15,000. So be very careful. If you, let's say you invite people to your house, you should have even a safe. They are going to ask you to unlock the safe, and gunpoint or a knife, with a knife, and you will have to hand them out. So basically, if you invite somebody to your house, you better hide your phone in a really hard to find place. But still, if they drug you, they're going to ask you where your main phone is and things like that. So better not invite people to your hotel room. It's better to just pay a room in another hotel, not to your own place. Okay. Same thing when you're going out drinking. It's not safe to do that alone. Go in a group of people that you know very well, that maybe travel with you to that other country, or even better if you don't drink, because that's where they put the drug into your drink. Keep your drink in your hand. Do not let anybody touch your drink, because at any second they could put some drug into your drink and then take you in a taxi and to your room, to your hotel room, and empty your room, or take everything valuable from your room and empty your bank accounts. So be very careful with unknown people. If you're gonna hire a woman or something for sex, it's better to just go to another place, pay for the hotel, it's less expensive when it's just a little bit of time. So just pay a separate hotel for that. You know what I'm saying? So be very careful. A lot of people were being robbed, and that's because they were walking on the street, or they were with the wrong people, and they didn't know. Maybe it could be a young woman or two young women, and then what happened is that they get robbed. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad. Even young people, not bad. Invite anybody to your place. And say be very careful. Even in your car, if you are driving in a rental car, somebody could come in a motorcycle to your window, and then point the gun at you, and you open the window and give them your cell phone. So do not carry expensive stuff. Carry the cheap phone. Leave your valuable phones in your home country and just get a cheap phone. Or if you carry with you, be very careful. Also, when you are traveling, do not leave valuables in your main luggage. I remember I left a watch in my luggage. I don't know why I did that. I guess I thought it was safer to keep it in my luggage, and actually at the airport it was stolen. When I asked the complaint to the airline, they said that they don't. It says right in the paperwork that they don't they don't pay for your little things stolen from the luggage. So even at the airport they were stolen. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to have more information about Colombia, because that's where I have more information about it, maybe investing, or maybe you want to rent an Airbnb. We do have Airbnb rentals in Guatapé and in Sopetran. We do consulting, social security, and many other subjects, computing, you name it. Even private investigations. So we do have a lot of other people that help, that are consultants in our group. So you can let me know, and then I ask one of them to help you, or even help you myself. Okay? So be very careful. Always watch what you're doing, who's around you, and everything. Be very careful. All right. I hope you enjoy. This is the last day of the year. I hope you enjoy your new year, and I hope you do well in everything. Goodbye.